My career arc was definitely not your traditional draft in play. I was an undrafted free agent. The Detroit Red Wings identified something in me that they liked. I found a way to scratch and claw 4.5 years of minor league hockey before I finally had that dream come true.
I played youth hockey in the area, then went out to USHL, played for Michigan State University, and then was drafted by Washington, traded to Buffalo.
Drafted by the New Jersey Devils, ended up in New Jersey for 7 seasons, then signed as a free agent in Montreal for 5 years, and then came back home to Buffalo for another 3.
I'm Tim Kennedy.
This is Matt Ellis.
I'm Brian Gionta, and this is What Are the Odds?
Well, I was born and raised, a short distance across the border on the Canadian side in Welland, Ontario.
I'm from South Buffalo, New York.
I grew up in Rochester, New York, just outside of Rochester in Greece.
Growing up so close and being in this market, once the call came that I was going to be part of the Sabres, it's almost a dream come true for a hockey player to be this close to home.
It was like being home, family and friends around, being at the game. Loved the support of the Western New York people all throughout my career.
When you're in the moment, you don't really think about it too much because you're just playing hockey and you're doing what you love for a living. Then once you leave and you kind of look back on your career and you realize how special it was playing for your hometown team in front of your family and friends every night.
Kennedy took his shot, he scores! Timmy Kennedy slips it into the corner of the net.
When you try to script the path of your career, being a half hour from where you grew up, surrounded by family and friends, and at the time having children of my own to grow up near grandparents was something that I couldn't have asked for any more of.
My favorite memory was playing in my 1000th game, having it close to family and friends and having all those people in the stands. It was a special night, even more special to do it here.
My first goal was being a Sabre. I got to play in my first playoff series. My first line mates were Mike Greer and Jochen Hesch. And I couldn't have met just a greater human being in my first year playing in the National Hockey League than Mike Greer.
From a personal level, you look at certain highlights. The season of 09-10 when we won the division, to be able to be part of things, be able to contribute in the playoffs, one of the most memorable goals of my career. I scored here against the Bruins in Game 2 of Round 1 was something that I'll never forget.